Hi, I'm Jeff Thomason, and this is an application called Flashspace, which is a digital platform for creating, editing, and reviewing flashcards. This was a project that a project partner and I thought of while studying at the Flatiron School, and we wanted a way to study software engineering terms and concepts without having to write all our notes in a notes application or even the time consuming task of manually writing down notes in a physical notebook. um, and just to bring the flashcard sort of environment to a digital space. This application was designed with a React.js front end, and we also used Ruby on Rails for a backend API. So it takes you to a sign-in page, and only a sign-in page just for demo purposes. So let's type in a user that does not exist, and I'm going to submit, hit login. So it does not take you to the home page, as G is not a user in our database. Assuming you already have a username, I'm just going to use mine just for example. It will then take you to the home page. And so basically, it just has two routes. And this flashcard route here shows a list of flashcards that you can write. I already have a few here just for demo purposes. A few with the subject of music theory, and then a few with the subject of algebra. So to create a new card, you just hit this button up here. A new flashcard with placeholder text should appear at the top of the list. You just click on that card, and then it shows up in this editor up here at the top. And this is just kind of the central editor for all of your flashcards. So I'm going to create a new flashcard. Let's do a major third, and I'm still studying music theory, so that will be our subject. And a major third is an intervallic relationship between two notes that are 4 half steps apart. And not the best definition there, but you get the idea. So what I'm going to do is save that content. It should appear right here. So we have the subject here and the content. Now, if I wanted to edit the card, I just click it and then put in whichever information I'd like. I'm going to try a different flashcard just because that was already there in the display. It looks like it already had an addition to it. So I'm just going to put here is a new note. Okay, and then now it appears there, that new addition. And you can also delete a flashcard. So I'm going to say bye-bye to this major third. And you can also, we have here 2 levels of review that you can annotate. And right now it kind of serves as a personal checklist. You can move through, and based on whether or not you're ready, you can check whether or not that's studied, or if you've reviewed it maybe one time over, or whatever your process is. At some point, there's a second level of review called mastered, and you can check that off. And now the purpose of this was for the quiz section here. We do want to create a drop-down menu to select what kind of quizzes are generated here. I'll go over the quiz in just a moment, but basically we just wanted that to be just another feature of the quiz portion of our app. But for now, it just serves as a personal checklist that you can move through. Another cool feature is that the card will show up at the top if you check one of these items off the list, just so that you can have more clarity as to which ones are completed or not. You'll just know that all of the ones that are studied and or mastered or both are up at the top. So that pretty much concludes the flashcards route in our app. So the quiz portion, what this does is that it takes half of these cards in the flashcards portion, and then it generates a little quiz out of them. So if we have, I think we have 13 in here. It should generate half of that, and then rounding down for floats. So should generate about 6. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Okay. So it'll randomly generate a bunch of prompts based on all of the flashcards that you wrote yourself. And you have to explain the backside to this flashcard or these flashcards that you've written based off of its title. And the main idea behind this is a sort of digital version of the physical kind of convention of using flashcards, in which you have like a set number of flashcards written out, and you have a friend help you, and they read off the title of the flashcard, and they tell you explain a minor third, and then you have to recite the back of it. So this kind of serves as your friend helping you study for an exam or for whatever purpose. So basically, you type in your answer, and a chord is a collection of 3 or more notes. And you just go through and you just knock out all these answers. I'm just going to put filler words here for now. I'll put my answer just to be clear here, because we will reveal the real answer at the end. All right, and then what you can do is show all the answers, and they all display here. And then you can then go through all of them and see where you went wrong and just compare your answer with the description on the back of the flashcard. So yeah, that pretty much concludes the quiz portion of it. And then you can generate new quizzes however many times you like. And again, it'll generate a random selection of half of the cards that are currently present in the flashcard route that we have here. Yeah, and so that is Flashspace. I hope you enjoyed watching.